Hey guys, welcome to the Punk Rock Condition, where we explore, discover, and appreciate all things punk rock. If that interests you, please subscribe. Here on today's episode, we're doing episode 5 of Hidden Gems, and we're going to be taking a look at a band called Brookhurst. We'll also be talking about, specifically, their vocalist, Steven Neufeld. Hope I'm pronouncing that properly. But this is a guy who's got a lot of music out there in the punk rock scene. You may remember him from being in a band called Craig's Brother, who put out an awesome record called Homecoming back in the late 90s that I really liked. But upon doing some more research, I saw that Steven's also in a band called like the Cloverfields and another band called This Legend. He also has solo stuff that's really good. He just put out a record called Punk and then put out a record called Rock like the next year. So there's a lot of stuff to dig in. And Brookhurst just dropped a brand new song called Distant Heart that I am borderline blown away by. And also, like, it's featuring Tim Van Doorn, also hope I'm pronouncing that right, who is in a band called Saint Plaster, who, if I've done nothing on this channel so far, I have sung from the rooftops how fucking amazing Saint Plaster is, dude. Go check out their 2 full lengths. They're really incredible. Technical, incredibly fast, so freaking good. And Brookhurst is a band who has a record called Heartstrings that after we listen to Distant Heart, I'll play you a couple of highlights from Heartstrings because it's a really good record. But this is a band who I was just like into, very in the background, right? Like, oh yeah, they're cool, whatever. No big deal. Not even realizing that Steven Neufeld was in the band and that he had all this other good work. Just a band I kind of liked, right? And so they put out a new song recently. I put it on Punk Rock Condition last month, and I'm like, oh yeah, these guys are cool, whatever. But now I see that they're better than ever with this new song, and that they're getting in bed with my man Tim. Like, I think Tim produced this stuff, or has produced some stuff for Brookhurst in the past. And it's just really cool that these bands that I'm into, like, just going, hey, these guys are good, are finding each other and obviously recognizing their crossover with each other and working together. Really freaking cool. And Tim sings in this song. Tim also has solo stuff that's worth checking out. And let's be clear, Tim, come on the channel. Let me do an interview. You're like one of the most underrated, incredibly talented dudes in punk rock that nobody knows about. For anybody who's wondering what Brookhurst is like, I think the best comparison is like 10-Foot Pole, man. If you're a 10-Foot Pole fan, or if you like early Newfound Glory, you can't not like this stuff. It's pretty good. Maybe a more modern comparison, maybe Mercy Music. They have some similarities there. But yeah, man, 10-Foot Pole. There's a direct line between liking 10-Foot Pole and liking Brookhurst. So yeah, let's check this freaking song out. It's got really good lyrics too. Political slant to it about trying to go like, hey man, how are we going to get these people back? The things are seeming to be lost and we need to fix it. So let's check out this song, man. It's freaking so good. Brookhurst, Distant Heart, you're up. Let's do this. So there you go. I mean, we're playing at 1,000,000 miles an hour with incredible precision, and then some really interesting guitar work there at the end of that little intro. It's like, yo, this is nasty. These guys are bringing it. And then what's with you when you vote like that, you mindless hack? What's great about voting for this stuff? Honestly, what's going on in your mind? Freaking killer, right?
Look, I hear those nasty things called facts. Those things hold you back like chains. You're non-essential, you're non-essential brains. Money's simple, you wanna regress who you feel you hate. Where did you go? Why did you leave? How can we save your distant heart?
Oh! Come on, guys. All right, so what is he saying there, you know? How can we save your distant heart? Why are you being driven by hate? Where did you go and how can we get you back, right? So just kind of a plea to the other side of the aisle, wondering what's going on over there and how can we get you back. As far as the music goes, this is relentless for anybody who loves fast punk rock. Good Lord have mercy. What else could you ask for, right? And then they come out of that after playing 1,000 miles an hour the whole time into this cool little breakdown, just showing off like... Look at the guitar work, man.
I see that you lock up every bare face lie. While they seize our rights away. What would you judge? Why don't you just stay? Stay on weekends, find some sense and some fucking unity. Where did you go?
Yeah, so again, same sentiment. Like, how are you believing lies? They're taking our rights away. Can we find some unity here, guys? It's top versus bottom, not red versus blue, for crying out loud. But that's cool. Cool little way that they drop down into that second verse there. Pretty dynamic. Just really impressive. All right, into the second chorus here.
Why did you leave? How can you save your distant heart? Head in the sand, refusing to see. Since nothing can change your distant heart. Distant hearts.
We're going to change it up to piss-stained hearts there, huh? Definitely not happy with the perspective of, Trump voters, let's be honest. And from here on out, just be impressed with the musicianship. And there's some chord choices that make me show, like, Tim's got to be involved with the writing of this song. Maybe not. But one of the things I love so much about St. Plaster is they just have a really, really killer understanding of how notes go together and chord arrangements and stuff like that. Like, I've taken the time to learn some of the stuff, and it's always like, man, how'd they come up with that? It's really clever. It's not cookie cutter. And then we'll hear Tim sing here too. It's like no effects-ish, right?
Be surprised if you wanted me shut down. 'Cause the ignorance is blissful on your north side of town. But I'll never let you sabotage me.
Ah, so good, man. Here's Tim.
Where did you go? And why did you leave? How can we save your distant heart?
So good, man.
Head in the sand, refusing to see. Since nothing can change your distant heart. Where did you go? Why did you leave? How can we save your distant heart?
Come on.
Head in the sand, refusing to see. Since nothing can change your distant heart. Distant heart, distant heart.
Wow, right? One other thing to say is this, like, that double helix record or P records, or, I know Nerdlinger's on P records. Without Fat Records around, like, is somebody going to emerge and start being like, yo, we can go there for good shit? We can count on this label to be putting out good stuff? I don't really know. But it would be pretty cool. I mean, you're seeing 84 Days, I think, is on Double Helix, and that's Randy from Pennywise's band. And you got Nerdlinger on there. Brookhurst is on there. Tim from St. Plaster is getting involved. Like, come on, real punk rockers, real modern day punk rockers, find your weights together. Let's do this thing. Fat Mike has done enough. Brett Gurwitz has done enough. Bill Stevenson has done enough. The hell do you want? Like, we need a new generation of people to be doing killer stuff. And listening to something like this is freaking awesome. So, gotta love it, right? Let's take a quick look. They have two other full lengths. One's called Heartstrings and one's self-titled, I believe. Let's just take a quick little glance at some of the highlights from Heartstrings, as a way to try and turn you guys on a little more to Brookhurst. So yeah, here's Heartstrings from 2019.
One by one you're coming here, and I've a song to sing for you. Are you listening? Someone listening? I'll do what I have to do to get this through. So here I am. All I wanted is to be the voice on your mind. If in the backseat of your head you wonder why, press play for Heartstrings Don't Lie. I'll never be a punk rock preacher.
You guys hear that 10-foot pole quality, right? And that's cool. That's the first song, Are You Listening? And you hear he says Heartstrings in it, which is probably where the name of the record comes from. Next up, I'm going to play a song called Abandoned D. And this is the song that turned me on to them. And I got to say, man, I beat the shit out of this song for a minute.
Your voice and songs were trending again. What about your friends? Then you let a million dreams go to your head, and you never should have done some things you did. 'Cause together you were so much more. 1/4 those kids before. Draw lines to separate yourself from stresses and pseudo effort.
Whew. So good, right?
The mind can't self-extinguish this whole drought. Well, there's no use for sheer blankets on my bed, and the sun rays round like never-ending sweat. It's a constant nagging feeling above my head. Hell surrounds. So work out, invest on vice, go make sound. Don't think twice, break a sweat and you'll never break mirrors tomorrow. My chance to run, so I'll run. Can't suppress this cause in me. Flesh out the demons of technets. Weight lift the rocks that I know that are strength in my body. Can't trust the pain felt in my head. Now let's move to celebrate it. High tide, light up the sun and breathe the air. Happy to be you. Bright sky, light up the sun and light up the Sunday news. Whoa. Now that I'm with you, don't you think there's a lot to see through?
So there you go, guys. Just a little dose of Brookhurst there. Like I said, that if you like that stuff, they have another record, self-titled, I believe, that's before that you can check out. That's got some good stuff on it too. But yeah, so who out there knows about Steven Neufeld, or is a fan of his music, fan of his work, or Tim for that matter, fan of his work, fan of St. Plaster? There's a lot of stuff to dig into between the two of those guys. And I hope you guys dug this shit, and especially that new Distant Heart song, man. That's really good stuff, right? Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys go out there and become Brookhurst fans and find some new stuff to check out. So yeah, episode 5 of Hidden Gems. Brookhurst, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you on the next one.